Hey Taurus Collective, happy Monday. I hope you all are doing well. Let's pull some cards for you and see what you need to hear. Oh, that was quick. You know, I don't want to take these because I only want one card. And I was going to force myself to take three, but no, I just want one card. Spirit, just one card for Taurus. What do they most need to hear and know right now? Just one card. Thank you. All right, so you have the number 15, the devil, obsessions, and it says obsessions become illusions. There are two people here. You see them seated at a table, a woman here and a man here, and they're chained to this illusion. It's truly an illusion of the devil. The devil is a scapegoat. Y'all know the original name for the devil was the scapegoat. Oh, wait, one more flip. Oh, betrayal. Y'all keep getting the Ten of Swords. Is this the Ten of Swords or the Seven of Swords? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the Seven of Swords. Aquarius moon. So number 43 and number 15 are here. They could be significant. It says ego, death, and trauma pain. So the devil is unregulated ego, unchecked ego. The Seven of Swords can talk about I'm sorry, y'all. The Seven of Swords, because that's what this is. It can talk about betrayal, deception, cheating, someone being sneaky. I think we talked about the sneaky energy the other day. Some of you could be seeing clearly that somebody is sneaky though, because the devil can be seen clearly. Don't mind my nails, y'all. It can be seeing something clearly about someone. Someone's energy is funny. And it's weird because I got this channeled message yesterday and I was told to give it to you all. And I can't believe I actually remember it. But the message that I got sometime yesterday was the last time was the last time. So I don't know if there's someone here who has betrayed you. It could be a Capricorn, doesn't have to be, and again, Aquarius moon is here. But this person could be very deceptive. This person could be stuck in their ego. They could have addictions, some kind of trappings here. This is usually unhealthy attachments, but this could be codependency and attachment to another person here, okay? Because it says obsessions become illusions. So somebody could be believing their own hype. Their ego could be really big. Somebody could be in what feels like a living hell, but it's because of their own choices, because of their own deception. Now, if it's you, take it that way, because I don't know. You know, I don't assume. I always tell y'all that. Let's see what's going on here. I don't use this deck often, but the devil is a polarizing figure. That card represents a love-hate relationship. So this could be a person that you have trust issues with. Somebody could be ashamed or embarrassed here about something. You have the negotiator, bargaining and begging. I see that as Capricorn, Jupiter energy. The Two of Pentacles is about negotiations, bargaining. This could be, for some of you, I am seeing water in the card. You know, water obviously represents emotions. It's a water fountain. So this could be something emotional that you feel like, I don't know if you feel like somebody's playing with your emotions, or there's something that you want to say, or you feel like you've been begging for someone's attention, or something here. You know, Taurus, I really do feel like you might be seeing the error of your own ways in relation to another person. Okay, now they could be obviously going through the same thing on their end. Well, let's see what's going on here. Some of you could also be negotiating something else. It doesn't have to be this. Watch out for a con artist, scam artist if you are, because the devil and the Seven of Swords, that's definitely some kind of scam, something that maybe you are not seeing clearly that you need to. Binding yourself. The devil is about binding, bondage. So don't bind yourself, maybe a contract or something like that you need to be aware of. We have closed off, guarded, and resistance. Could be air sign energy. Now this could be you. Some of you are not willing to bargain with somebody, negotiate with someone. You could also be very, you know, a couple steps ahead of this person, where you don't want to sign a contract, or you don't want to get yourself involved in something to do with paperwork or something like that. Then you have love affair, dirty little secret, and down low. I'm going to do this a little bit differently today. I normally just pull like a couple of cards and do tarot, but I kind of want to unpack this because this feels like something I need to unpack. Okay, so we're going to take a closer look at this. Some of you could be in a relationship with someone. It could be toxic. It could be because there's no commitment. Taurus doesn't like that. Taurus needs stability, security, commitment. We need to know what we're dealing with, what we're getting ourselves into. Some of you you're cutting off access to yourself from another person, however you say it. It's like you feel like you're closed off to this person that may want you to accept something that you're not willing to accept, okay? Whether that be something monetarily or something emotional. It says dirty little secret here, down low affair. Hold on, y'all. Okay, what is going on with the negotiator? Somebody could be bargaining, trying to beg their way back into your life, but it feels like you're very closed off. We have Verge, about to reveal and confess. If they have not done this, here we go again with water being poured, hot water from a teapot into this teacup. Y'all know what the tea is? The tea is communication, gossip, talk. So it feels like there's somebody here that's about to confess something to you, reveal something to you, because they're trying to get you to bargain with them, or they're begging for your attention back. And it's something emotional in nature, because water is emotions. Also, it does talk about intuition, our spirituality. So it could be that you're just at your wit's end with something or someone. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a lover, but it does feel like that. Okay, what is going on here with the negotiator? Somebody's about to tell you something. We have projected. It came out in reverse. Future days, weeks, and months. Some of you have been waiting for this. You don't see it coming, but it's right around the corner. What's closed off, guarded, and resistance? Like I said, the last time was the last time. Okay, we have intervention, rescue, and others involved. It came out in reverse. What is that? So that could be saying that there are no other people involved. It's just you and this other person. Some of you don't need rescue anymore. Maybe this is because you faced your own insecurities or codependency and you don't need anybody to come and rescue you. I mean, she looks pretty content down there. I don't know why she's in this hole, but it's in reverse. So it feels like you don't need this person to rescue you. That's why you're resisting them. You've worked through your codependency. We have on the table an offer, a proposal, or a commitment. So somebody is wanting to propose something to you, make an offer to you. They're on the verge of telling you something, but you are resistant. This could also be, though, like I said, an offer could be what I talked about over here. It says a commitment. So don't commit yourself to anything that you have resistance about right now. Because if you have resistance, it's your higher self talking to you. I saw the High Priestess right here. In this deck, it fell off. So that was a sign. Pay attention to your intuition. What's going on with this love affair, dirty little secret, and down low? Something very sexual. We have unconditional, genuine, and certain love. This is what you want. Like I said, Taurus needs stability, security. We need to know. We need certainty. This is exactly what you want. And it's funny because the next card in this deck was a sacred embrace and divine union. The Lovers, number 6. Gemini energy. See, this is what Taurus ain't got no time for. Somebody that doesn't know what they want. So y'all getting another love reading. Even though, like I said, for some of you, this could be something regarding paperwork or, you know, finances, career, or a purchase. What's going on with the unconditional, certain love? You're crushed, sad, broken, and feeling alone. It could be that you were giving somebody unconditional love and maybe they were treating you like this. It was just sexual. Okay? Because I just don't see Taurus treating anybody like that. Not to say that any of us can't. But you have this broken down bike here. It's not going anywhere. Something just didn't either get off the ground or it reached a stalemate. Okay? And some of you could feel crushed because of it. Bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the hamster wheel. It says surviving and daily hustle with forming structure and solid foundation. This is where a lot of your focus is right now. You could be working really, really hard right now because you're trying to create this structure, this stability for yourself. Taurus's foundation is very important for Taurus. I'm getting Virgo energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. We got chemistry and passion with trash. Discarded and thrown out. Some of you are getting rid of a relationship where the person wasn't all the way in their emotions. There's chemistry, there's attraction, but you see they're just like waist deep in the water. The water, again, is emotions. So it looks like definitely a focus on your money. Some of you could have some kind of contract or new job or something on the horizon, but I am going to tell you, because of the fact that negotiator is here with this other energy, I do feel like make sure before you sign any dotted lines that you know what you're getting yourself into. Okay, that doesn't mean that everything is going to be bad. Okay, I'm just telling you to, you know, be diligent. Some of you just are in the headspace where you're like, I need to finish what I started. Don't get distracted. Like anything trying to distract you from your work right now is a distraction. Okay, you got the Lover showing up again. Gemini energy here. Okay, yeah. Well, the negotiator with the Lovers could be a choice. This is the ultimate choice. The Lovers used to be called the choice. And it does tell you to follow your heart, because your heart is going to guide you to the right answer. So whether this be a person or this is a situation, a contract, whatever it might be, this usually represents a choice between two things. And you have to figure out which one is best suited for you based on what your heart tells you. What is your heart? Your heart is love. It's intuition. You know the answer in your heart of hearts, and you have to follow that. This is also vulnerability, though, and transparency. So, again, if there is something going on with paperwork, make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into, okay? All right, so what's going on with the Lovers? But this could be a relationship. The Lovers can also represent, you know, feelings between two people, relationships in our lives. Doesn't always have to be romantic, though. What's going on with the negotiator? I feel like somebody tried to get you to compromise. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Taurus, this is your energy. So the Five of Pentacles here is weird. It's only showing up as two pentacles in the card with her. You see a pentacle here and a pentacle over there. And remember I said the negotiator is the Two of Pentacles. So Taurus, did someone leave you out in the cold? Okay. Because if they did, it's giving me that this person thought about it. They knew it was wrong and they still did it anyway. That Two of Pentacles was them going back and forth about it. But the Five of Pentacles may be that now they're sitting out in the cold. Because like I said, the last time was the last time. That could be what it is for some of you. Taurus Mercury energy. Some of you could be born April 20th through the 30th. That's the date of this card. It is usually a 5-year cycle, but I am noticing there are only two pentacles here. And they're pretty balanced. So it does feel like there is a person here that may be trying to work their way back into your heart space, into your life. If this is not financial, if it is financial though, the Two of Pentacles can be like money fluctuating, money issues, robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's also your debt to income ratio. The Five of Pentacles though is a card of poverty. It could be poverty consciousness. It could be a lack mentality. It could actually be hardship, you know, being unemployed, being homeless even. You know, like I said, this person is out in the cold. Now, the message of the Five of Pentacles, the underlying message is to ask for help if you need it. Don't be too proud, because this person is sitting here and you see they're sitting right outside of a building where there's a window. Normally that's a church, and they're sitting right on the church steps, but they're not asking for help, even though there's help available to them. At least you would hope in a church they wouldn't turn you away, right? We're not dealing in real world. We're dealing in what the cards mean, because a lot of churches would turn people away. But the card represents there being a safe haven right behind this person. But it could be their choice. Okay, it could be somebody bargaining with themselves. Now, this could be somebody that you've opened your heart to, you've been very warm to, and they haven't been receptive. They haven't been willing to come in from out of the cold. And maybe now it's like, okay, well, I'm going to let it go. But there's somebody here that may want to be transparent with you. Vulnerability could scare somebody. And this is a woe is me attitude, y'all. It can represent a breakup. It can represent divorce. Like I said, job loss. So just apply it wherever you need to. Yeah, some of you could have revoked an offer from someone. Ace of Wands in reverse. And that's that chemistry, that attraction right there. Could be that you cut off sexual access to a person. Okay. Could also be that you just lost your fire for something, your passion for something. If it's not a person, it could be a job. It could be whatever. What is going on here with the Lovers? You got the Seven of Cups and you got the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles to me is the hamster wheel. Okay, so when it comes to money, Virgo energy here, Scorpio Venus here, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups tells you to choose wisely. And what did I say? I do feel like there's a message here about signing a contract, getting yourself in too deep. For some of you, it's a job. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is about doing your due diligence, though. And it is usually a new employment opportunity or building yourself from the ground up. It's a self-made business card, or it could be mastering a craft or training for a new job. Now, the Seven of Cups may mean that you're going to say yes to something, but you need to read the fine print here. Because the Seven of Cups is delusions, it's smoke and mirrors. All right, now this could be somebody wanting to work on something with you. That could be what it is as well. Whatever it is, because it's going to be different for everybody. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So this could mean this card usually represents, like if it were job opportunities, it would be like a lot of tempting offers coming your way. And maybe one thing sounds really good and you're like, oh, that sounds so good. It's sensory overload, shiny object syndrome. So it's usually something new. But this is doing your due diligence here. This is attention to detail. It's Virgo energy. Virgos are very anal retentive. They need to know. They're not going to move quickly at all. This is the card of patience. Okay. This could also be telling you there's more than one way to do something. You know what I mean? That could be what it is. It could be that, or telling you not to put all your eggs in one basket. I don't know what it is for everybody because it's going to be different, but this could also mean you have options, and it could be work related. And I am hearing the message that you need to choose wisely. Now, remember, the Lovers is a choice. The Seven of Cups is about choosing, picking and choosing. And then, like I said, it could be money related or it could be love related. Like, what do you want to invest your time in? This could be that you say yes to a lot. You may want to say yes to multiple opportunities, but can you handle all of it? Because there's not a one-size-fits-all way of doing something. That could be what this is as well, like a one-size-fits-all attitude and approach to work, where maybe you need to be more flexible, or just keep your options open when it comes to a job or relationships, and understand that you don't have to settle. You get what I'm saying? Just because something sounds good, looks good, maybe even feels good, doesn't mean that it is. So again, attention to detail here. I'm going to move on. All right. So what's going on here with closed off? It appears you have an offer on the table. I told y'all that a few weeks back. You have an offer on the table, but it almost feels like you want to be left alone. That's kind of what I'm getting with intervention. Like, you don't want anybody disturbing your peace. I heard don't disturb this groove when I was starting your reading. I may have said it, I can't remember. But intervention, rescue, and others involved. It's like I said, if you've been working through your codependency, you don't need anybody to save you. You know that nobody is really meant to save you but yourself. This could also be that because you're in this headspace, somebody is putting an offer on the table. Somebody may want to take you out. I was talking about these drinks to someone last week. I don't know if it was you, Cancer, or Leo, but I was talking about these drinks. I said the salt and sugar reference. You can't tell the difference between salt and sugar, and how they put the salt and sugar or sugar around the rim of these glasses. Oh, that's weird. But somebody could want to ask you out here. Let's see what's going on. You got the Page of Pentacles and you got the Six of Swords. Definitely somebody you already know. It feels like you're healing, Taurus, and there's a person here that's thinking, wow, Taurus was a golden opportunity. This is you, Page of Pentacles. They see you as someone that they should have invested in. They're seeing your loyalty. But if this is not a person, though, this is a job opportunity. It may mean that you have to travel, though. Because the Six of Swords could be a commute, and it could be a pretty long commute, or this could be an opportunity abroad for some of you. Six of Swords is usually traveling abroad, over a body of water, or maybe working on water. You know, people who have like maritime jobs or longshoremen. That's what the Six of Swords represents. Working on a cruise liner, something like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be that. It could also be like shipping. Just think of cargo, you know, so that could be what this is. Somebody could also be seeing you as precious cargo. I just heard that. Page of Pentacles is somebody, you see how this page is looking at this pentacle, and the Page of Pentacles can represent relationship renewal. The Six of Swords can talk about healing, moving forward together or without someone, because it's clarifying closed off, guarded, and resistance. This is your spirit, guys. I do feel like some of y'all have an amazing financial offer on the table, because the Page of Pentacles is good financial news, and it's right under on the table, an offer, a proposal, or a commitment. But see, this could be the problem. Maybe it's too far. Maybe the commute is far. Let's see what this is. Let us check it out and see. What is this for Taurus that they're closed off to? If it's a relationship, though, I definitely feel somebody could definitely be coming back, kissing your butt. The Hermit card in reverse. Somebody's coming out of hiding. But this could also be you've done some soul searching here. This is the reason why a lot of you have worked through your codependency, because you've already done your soul searching. But this card also talks about being antisocial in reverse. And it says closed off, guarded, and resistant. Now, Taurus, you're going to have to do some checks and balances. That could be why you have the Two of Pentacles showing up for me, the negotiator. You're going to have to do some checks and balances and make sure you're not missing opportunities because you're so closed off. That could be to love. That could be money. Okay. Healing is beautiful, but healing doesn't look like holding a grudge. Healing looks like, okay, I've learned my lesson, Page of Pentacles. You know what I mean? I can take this forward with me and I can make better choices in the future because I do have like a big heart. I do have a lot to offer. I am a loyal person. I'm dependable. I'm all of these things. Something's going on with somebody's transportation too, because I'm getting reliable transportation when I look at the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is travel. And with the Page of Pentacles, that is reliability, dependability. Maybe some of you, this has something to do with needing somebody to transport you or something. I don't know. But the Hermit card in reverse is Virgo energy, and it does talk about either coming out of hiding, coming out of your shell, or maybe going deeper into it. It all depends. What is this? The Page of Pentacles shows up again. Good financial news, Taurus. Again, this represents a golden opportunity, good intentions. You know, you might be finding yourself really wanting to be left alone. Like I said, this person is down here. It says others involved and it's in reverse. And then you get the loner. The Hermit card is a loner card. It's withdrawn energy. And again, being in reverse can usually mean coming out of it. But it could also be going deeper into it. Maybe feeling like somebody has isolated you, alienated you. Or you could be doing this to yourself. Some of you could be doing this because you're studying something right now. Page of Pentacles and the Hermit could be being up at night, doing a lot of research on something, in school, training for a job, whatever it might be. Something new is on your plate. And it feels like you're trying to handle it in-house, all by yourself. Now, is that a good thing? Or should you be, I don't know. Somebody might need a mentor, a guide. The Hermit card can be a guide or mentor. What is going on here? Or maybe you've already found one. Six of Swords comes out again. Why are you getting repeating information? You're quietly moving on from something or someone. And you're not even saying anything. It's just like, I'm not even going to say anything. Yeah, I'm King of Wands. It's like your confidence, maybe even your ego. This can be ego. This is bold moves, though. Somebody's thrown off. I told y'all the other day, y'all are humbling somebody. Somebody's thrown off. They could feel alienated, isolated with the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit in reverse. It feels like you're focusing on bettering yourself, your earthly matters for sure. There could be some unexpected money coming towards you. Some of y'all, this is en route to you right now. Yeah, I said the last time was the last time. You got the Death card and you got the Knight of Wands. That's the player. That's somebody who's like all passion, no emotions. Like I said, this love affair. Some of you are looking for love. This person just looking for a good time. Doesn't have to be a Sagittarius. It could be any fire sign. It could be any sign. Scorpio and Sagittarius are here though. You got Leo, Jupiter. It feels like you're humbling somebody. Maybe their ego is bruised. Their ego is crushed right here. Because you know your value, you know your worth. Okay, let's move on. What's going on with the love affair for my Taurus? I said Taurus. Taurians. What's going on with the love affair? I was just hearing it's just another sad love song in my brain. And then look what comes out. The Three of Swords. The Heartbreak card. Crushed. Libra energy, Libra Saturn. Toni Braxton is a Libra. Okay, so I don't know her birthday, but this would be the second week of Libra season. So what is that, October the 1st through the 10th? That could be significant for somebody here. 3 weeks could be significant. Maybe something happened over the last 3 weeks between you and another person. But this is third party interference. And it can also talk about, third party interference, I always tell y'all, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a fear. It could be someone's job. It could be anything. We talked about this Friday or Saturday or whenever I last posted. Taurus, I don't know if some of you are going through a divorce. That could be what this is as well. This could be somebody that can't open up to you because they got their heart broken before and they're still holding on to it. The swords represent thoughts and communication, words, right? They're piercing the heart because the heart is not, it's not really the focal point of this card, although it looks like it. It's the swords. It's the 3 swords. The 3 swords represent maybe, I always see it as maybe replaying thoughts of something that hurt you, something that pierced your heart. Okay, now that could be you or that could be the person here that's crushed. I don't know. It could be both of you. What's going on here? I feel like somebody is wanting to come back around and what's this? 2 cards. Okay, we got 3. You got the 6 of Wands, Leo, Jupiter again. You got the 10 of Swords, and you got the 7 of Swords in reverse. Oh my God. This is somebody wanting to confess. What does it say? About to reveal and confess. Somebody's conscience is kicking their butt because they betrayed you. Because of their pride. Or either they're seeing you as very prideful. They're looking at you and thinking that you're on your high horse. This person is giving you a bunch of attention, even if it's just energetically. A Gemini for some of you. We got Aquarius moon again. The 7 of Swords in reverse is someone who's ready to turn over a new leaf. The 10 of Swords could be that they fear that it's over between you two, or there was an abrupt ending between you two. And this person is now feeling crushed. So now this is forcing them to want to come towards you. But they feel like this is how you're sitting. Like very prideful. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. This is the 6 of Wands in reverse. I always get this mixed up. So the 6 of Wands in reverse is the pride before the fall. Oh, okay, you humble somebody. That's humble pie. I told y'all the other day you were serving humble pie this week. The 6 of Wands in reverse is literally humbling someone. Confirmation. Who did you humble? Who are you humbling? Because this person hurt you first. And it's just as simple as that. They hurt you first. And it really does feel like somebody is feeling stupid. 7 of Swords is someone feeling embarrassed. And you got it here twice. It came out in this card here in the upright. See, this is them doing their dirt. Being in that devil energy. The 7 of Swords in reverse is, I'm ready to turn over a new leaf. I have a new lease on life. I want to come clean to you. I want to tell you the truth. And my conscience is kicking my butt. Because you're not giving me the attention that I was used to you giving me. Yeah, you're staying quiet, the High Priestess. And you got the Strength card. Restraint. That's you, Taurus. Look at this. Anxiety, worry, regret, remorse. Gemini, Mars, Cancer, Pisces energy, and Leo energy. The pride before the fall. All right, so let's see what's going on here. 2 more cards and I'm going to let y'all go. Oh, we're going to look at your money too. I want to look at that. The 5 of Swords. What did I say? The pride before the fall. This is egg on your face. Laugh now, cry later. You won the battle, but you lost the war. Somebody is feeling really, really stupid. They're feeling really stupid. This is a card of defeat and surrender. It's also silent treatment energy and wanting to reach out so bad. Okay. Aquarius, Venus energy. Cutting off your nose to spite your face. What is going on here? Not you, but the person. Or it could be you. I don't know. And then the 7 of Wands. This is why. You are willing to sacrifice this and you are guarded towards this person. So it feels like somebody made their own bed. They're laying in it and they don't like how it feels. It's not very comfortable because your defenses are up now. You're standing your ground. You got that stubborn Taurus energy. This is stubborn energy. But it's when it works for your highest good because you have to stand your ground. You may have felt really defeated by this person at some point. They hurt you first. They broke your heart first. And that was backfiring on them because the 5 of Swords is a backfire. Self-sabotage. So who is this person? Y'all can talk about it amongst yourselves or tell me if you want to. 5 of Cups. Grief. And then the 4 of Swords. They can't stop thinking about their grief. Hangman. Somebody feels like you left them hanging. Pisces energy. What else we got here? Scorpio, Mars, and Libra, Saturn. Let's look at your money because I like this energy here. For some of you, maybe over the next 8 days, you could be getting like a windfall of money. You could get a call about an opportunity to make money. Some of you are just like, I'm tired of being in that rat race, because this is giving me the rat race. Like, you know, I'm tired of going to work every day. Same routine. I want something different. Yes, I want my structure, but I need it to be something I actually love to do. What is this? What is this for Taurus regarding their money? You got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, Taurus, the Three of Pentacles in reverse can be when we are competing more than collaborating, or we work best alone. That could be what it is for some of you. It can be a pretty selfish energy. It can also be like cliquish energy in the workplace. Okay, maybe feeling like you don't belong, maybe feeling unsupported, maybe not feeling like you're a part of a really, really good team. And this could be why something feels like you're in survival mode. Some of you have been doing something for 3 years. Capricorn, Mars energy. What is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? That's a lack of teamwork. And you got the Death card in reverse. But see, Taurus, your loyalty keeps you sometimes stuck in jobs and patterns, especially regarding your money, because it's like, hey, this is what I know. It's old faithful. It's what puts the, you know, it's my bread and butter. Is what put the food on the table. And the Death card in reverse could be you resisting change and needing to open yourself up to. Yeah, you got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Repressed emotions. Your heart may not be in it anymore. You could be feeling very much emotionally unstable about your job. And that is the reason why Spirit is trying to give you something here that provides more structure and a solid foundation. But you may have to be willing to walk away from a way of doing something. Don't be afraid of networking with other people if it can benefit you. But let's just see what's going on here. Some of you just tired of the people you work with. You had a Justice card in reverse. Something feels imbalanced. It just doesn't feel like it's right. Libra energy. It just feels like some of you work for the judicial system, or maybe you've been doing something. Maybe you want to do something unconventional. What's the Justice card in reverse? Could also be unfair pay or just some kind of injustice. The Queen of Wands. See, this is entrepreneurship. She is enterprising. Queen of Wands is somebody in the limelight, in the spotlight. And then the Ace of Wands. You need something that's going to fire you up. Something that you're passionate about, you're confident about. Let me do something really quickly, y'all. So bear with me. I'm coming. I'm still here, y'all. What we got here? We got the Ace of Wands and we got the Queen of Wands. So the Ace of Wands could be professions using tools, manual labor, being a fireman, biotechnology, forensic work, usually male-dominated work, technology, or farm work. So that's here. Could also be something in the limelight. This is also artistry, creativity, fame. It could be that, especially coming out with the Queen of Wands. So when it comes to the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands is a teacher, a leader, and an entrepreneur. So like I said, that could be something that you're thinking about doing. And she's confident. She's willing to go it alone if she has to. She is someone who inspires others by taking bold actions. She's not afraid of challenges. She's not afraid of rejection. She's not afraid of any of that. But the Justice card in reverse tells me something is unfair right now in your workplace. It could be a pay discrepancy with this money here. It could be time. It could be as far as like scheduling, giving you enough time at work or something like that. It definitely feels like you don't feel like you're amongst other team players. Where you may be that way, other people are not showing up that way. I just want to look at one more thing before I let y'all go. I want to see like what could be the some of you work in a financial institution. You could be a teacher. What else? Some of you could be like an art teacher, drama teacher, something like that. But this also obviously is law and order. The Justice card. It's in reverse though. Also health and fitness. And with the Ace of Wands, that could be what it is as well. Somebody could want to be like a Zumba, or do they still do that? Zumba or a dance trainer or something like that. Because that's exactly what I'm getting from this. So, instructor, a dance instructor, a Zumba instructor. Like I said, if they still do that. I don't know if people still do it. But that's what I'm saying for you, Taurus. So, that could be what it is that is calling you. Whatever it is something that you're willing to do, even if other people don't get it. Queen of Wands doesn't care about that. She's an alpha type personality. She has agency. She has autonomy. Some of you could also deal with a lot of jealousy in your workplace. You could be very attractive. You could get a lot of attention. All right. And this could be the reason why you have people around you who don't want to be cooperative with you, don't want to collaborate with you because they feel some kind of way, or they could feel like you are that way, and maybe they just misunderstand you. The Queen of Wands is someone who's well liked. She is a social butterfly. She has very high spirited energy. So because of her beauty, though, I wouldn't be surprised if there is an energy around you of a little bit of jealousy, okay? Which we don't focus on, but that could be what it is for some of you. You're like, I just go to work, make my money, and go home. But something is stabilizing for you, and I do feel like you are meant to be in a position of leadership because the Queen of Wands is a leader. That's also the Ace of Wands is about taking initiative, okay? Inspired action. That Ace of Wands does talk about getting in the game and not sitting on the sidelines. So if you are just living in survival mode, paycheck to paycheck, you know, and not really feeling like you're in your purpose or your passion, you're supposed to be living a purpose-driven life is what Spirit is telling you. Somebody could be going on a vacation. You got the Lovers, the Chariot, or and the Two of Cups, or you're meeting somebody at a distance. Ooh. And you got the Three of Pentacles here now in the upright. So that could be maybe in the workplace with somebody at a distance that you are dealing with. Or some of y'all could be moving for love. All right. Capricorn, Mars, Gemini, Cancer, and Cancer, Venus. All right, Taurus. I will see you all the next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Peace.